Hello, hello, hello. Now, today for you will be Thursday. Today is a little bit of a challenge, so make sure that you are listening carefully. We are going to be looking at converting some metric and imperial measures. Now, metric is what we mainly use now for our measurements. Kilograms, meters, kilometers, grams, litres, millilitres, all of the ones that we have covered so far. Your metric measures were used further back in time, however they are still sometimes used today. For instance, pounds, inches, what else do we have? Pints, miles, that sort of thing. Now today we're going to look at two different types of conversions. We're going to look at kilograms converting to pounds, and we will also look at litres converting to pints. Now we're going to start off with today with kilograms converting to pounds. As you can see on my board here, 1 kilogram equals approximately 2.2 pounds. Approximately means that that is the closest number that we can go to it. It's roughly 2.20186 or something like that pounds. Therefore, we round it up to 2.2. Because of that, just like our other conversions that we've done with the metric, we need to multiply and divide by that number, 2.2. When we are going from kilograms to pounds, we multiply by 2.2. And when we're going from pounds to kilograms, we divide by 2.2. Now, dividing by a decimal number is quite tricky to do, and therefore I advise you to use a calculator. I'm going to use my phone for today just because it actually shows up quite well on the screen for you. Now, let's have a go at a couple of examples. The first one I'm going to do is 4 kilograms. Now, if I look at my conversion sheet, kilograms, to pounds, we need to multiply by 2.2. So I'm going to do 4 multiplied by 2.2, and that gives me an answer of 8.8. Remember, this is just an approximate answer. It isn't the exact answer you would get if you put it into Google or another website that converts measures. We're just going for an approximate because we don't need to get it exact. We just need to know the process that we go through. The other example is obviously when we go from pounds to kilograms. So I've got 7 pounds here. When I go from pounds to kilograms, I need to divide by 2.2. So I'm going to do 7 divided by 2.2. which gives me an answer of 3.181818181818. If you end up with an answer like this, I would go to your first 2 decimal places and round it. So for this answer, it would be 3.18 kilograms. However, if it was 3.188, because that final 8 is larger than 5, or 5 or larger, I have to round the number up, so my decimal would be 3.19. However, for this one, as we know, it is 3.18. Now, let's move on to the second part of today's bit of work, which is converting from litres to pints. Now, again, this is an approximate measure, an approximate conversion. Approximately 1 litre is equal to around 1.8 pints. Therefore, when we are going from litres to pints, we need to multiply by 1.8, and when we're going from pints to litres, we need to divide by 1.8. Let's see that quickly in action. So 7 litres, as we can see up here, we need to times by 1.8. So on my calculator again, I'm going to do 7 multiplied by 1.8, and that gives me an answer of 12.6 pints. Make sure you remember those units. 12.6 pints. When I do the other way round, 12 pints, I need to divide by 1.8, as seen here with the conversion. So what I'm going to do is 12 divided by 1.8, which gives me an answer of 6.6666667. Now I'm only going to go to 2 decimal places, so it would be 6.6, and then I look at the number afterwards. Because it is a 6, I have to round up, so my answer would be 6.67 litres. Or litres, if we fancy writing it all out. Here again are your 2 sets of conversions. If you are going from litres to pints, you times by 1.8. If you're going from pints to litres, you divide by 1.8. And then if we're going kilograms to pounds, you multiply by 2.2. From pounds to kilograms, you divide by 2.2. If you need to, pause the video, copy down those conversions into your book, because they will be really helpful for today's lesson. Okay folks, that's it from me. Get going with the sheet.